Today's morning practice was intense. I'm so hungry, can't wait for lunch. I'm Yutika Sasaki. I've been on a basketball team since middle school, and it's where I spend most of my time. Academically, I'm decent and never had much to worry about. But lately, something's been bothering me.
Hey, Yutaka!
Jeez, what now, Yubiko? That's my childhood friend, Yuiko Ito. Our parents are friends, so we've known each other since elementary school, but we're not exactly close. If anything, she seems to hate me.
Just come with me.
Now? Where are we going? I'm wiped out after the morning practice. Yuiko always stands out because of her good looks. I was confused when she suddenly called out to me.
Wiped out from practice, you sports nerd?
What? Why are you calling me that? What did I do?
Just hurry up.
She looked upset and pulled my arm. She took me to a secluded staircase. She looked determined, glanced at the stairs, and began going up. This leads to the rooftop. Hey, Yuiko, are you heading to the rooftop? We're not allowed in there.
Don't worry about it. Just follow me.
Ugh, fine. The moment I took a step, Yuiko paused and turned around. Then... Yuiko! To my shock, she suddenly jumped at me. Wait, Yuiko! Go. I quickly pulled back from Yuiko. Then she blushed and stared at me.
You kissed me!
What? I didn't. I mean, we did, but...
We kissed.
Yeah, but it wasn't on purpose. You jumped on me. I quickly tried to explain myself to her. Even though it was just an accidental kiss, I felt so embarrassed. Her lips felt so soft. I couldn't help but focus on her lips. I tried hard to dismiss those feelings, but the fact remained that I'd kissed a beautiful girl with quite the personality. Let's just forget that happened, okay?
But you kissed me!
Well, about that.
You kissed me, so you have to take responsibility and marry me.
Wait, what? Marry you? Why?
Because you kissed me!
How does a kiss mean I have to marry you? I was shaken up when Yubiko just brought up marriage out of nowhere. I thought she didn't even like me.
So you're not gonna own up to this? It was still a kiss, you know.
It was just an accident.
You're such a jerk. Always.
Always what? Maybe a kiss means a lot to her, and I should own up, even if it was unintentional. Still, what's she trying to tell me? What have I always done?
Yutaka, you're such an idiot! You're the worst, meathead!
Yuiko, wait! Come to think of it, Yuiko often calls me meathead. I never understood why. I mean, I love basketball, but I'm decent academically. So why does she label me as a meathead? I made her upset again. Yuiko is pretty, but she's always been competitive and strong-willed. Ever since she lost the 100-meter race to me, she's treated me as a rival, trying to mess with me whenever possible. She calls it a rivalry, but she's not exactly athletic and doesn't seem to be doing well with her studies. After the kiss, Yuiko seemed distant. Hey, Yuiko! Are you mad at me? I felt awkward and tried to find something to talk about, but I couldn't come up with a topic.
You know what? I bet you don't even care about me, do you, Yutaka?
Whoa, what's going on? Of course I do. We've been friends forever. You're so easy to talk to, and...
Meathead!
You called me that again. She's been getting mad at me more often these days. Why the change? Oh, that reminds me. While I was lost in thought, she walked away. What's gotten into her? Why can't I shake off that memory of our kiss? She'd think I'm weird if she knew I kept thinking about it. Keep it together, Yutika! I just need to forget about that accidental kiss. A week later, Yubiko took me back to the same staircase. What do you want, Yubiko? Stay cool, Yutika. Forget about her sweet scent, those soft lips, and everything else from that day.
Actually, we are having a baby.
Wait, what? A baby? Our baby?
Yes. Do you have a problem with that?
How?
Because we kissed.
Say that again? You can't get pregnant by kissing someone.
Look at this. Here's the proof. It's our baby, Yutaka. You're responsible for this.
Huh? Hold on, we just kissed. How is that even possible? She said the baby was ours and showed me the sonogram as evidence. My mind went blank.
Yutaka, you and I did all those things.
All those things?
And yet, you won't take responsibility for this.
Wait, what did I do? What does she mean by all those things? All I could think about was Yuiko and me doing many different things. Suddenly, the Yuiko in front of me seemed different than the one I knew.
Hey, Yutaka, at this point, I think we need to get married. Marry me.
Excuse me?
It'd be nice. I want to marry you, Yutaka.
What? Wait a minute! Just calm down, Yuiko. We just kissed. Kissing isn't enough to have a baby.
But we did kiss, right?
Yes, we did, but that's all. We didn't do anything else.
Since we kissed, everyone will probably believe it's our baby.
What?
If you don't marry me, I might show this picture to our classmates and tell them you're not taking responsibility.
Yuiko! They totally get the wrong idea. If anyone hears this, things will get messy. Just calm down, Yuiko. We'll talk about it later, okay?
Well then, take me on a date. And become my boyfriend.
Huh?
And then, marry me.
Hold on, that order's all wrong. Wait, Yuiko. Did you do all this just to get me to ask you out?
Yes, I want you to be my boyfriend, and then marry me.
Why?
Duh, because I'm in love with you, Yutaka.
For real? Seeing her blush, my face turned red too. Apparently, she'd had feelings for me and wanted us to date.
Finally, you get how I feel. I mean, I've been trying to tell you all along.
Telling me what?
To date me!
Wait, what? Now that I think about it, Yuiko did often hint at wanting to go out with me. But I just thought she was talking about hanging out together.
You're such a meathead, Yutaka.
Hey, I'm not!
Airhead.
Airhead?
I've been trying to ask you on dates, but you never got the hint and always thought I just wanted to hang out or go somewhere to run errands, didn't you?
I honestly never realized you had feelings for me.
That's why I call you a meathead and airhead. You probably see me only as a childhood friend.
Well, to be fair, she did say she liked me, but I just thought she meant as a friend and nothing romantic. It only dawned on me when she pointed it out. I grew up with my brothers and had been really into basketball since middle school. Romance was the last thing on my mind. I never really understood the whole dating thing. I've known you since we were kids. Of course, I knew you were a girl, but dating you or anything like that never crossed my mind. Honestly, I never really understood what it meant to fall in love until that accidental kiss with Yuiko.
I know you, Yutaka, so I came up with a plan, in my way.
A plan?
Yeah, ways to make you see me as more than just a friend.
More than just a friend?
Yes, I've been trying so hard to make you see me as a girl and make you my boyfriend. Even that accidental kiss was part of my plan.
That kiss? So it wasn't an accident after all.
I was super embarrassed to kiss you, Yutaka, but if I didn't act on it, I felt you'd never see me as more than just a friend. Besides, I don't want other girls stealing you away from me.
Stealing me away?
Yeah, you're super into basketball right now, but what if you start getting interested in dating and noticing other girls? I wanted to be there when you did, so I tried talking to you every day.
Every day?
Hey, how'd you do on the test?
I got a 90.
You scored higher than mine. What's your study secret? How late did you practice yesterday?
Until 7.
That late? Doesn't it get boring just to play basketball all the time?
You nitpicked every day.
I wasn't nitpicking. I was trying to be considerate.
All those times when Yuiko seemed naggy, which made me think she saw me as a rival, were simply because she wanted to be around me. While I was puzzled, she pouted and looked sulky.
You don't really talk to me unless I do.
Really?
Yeah, you're always thinking about basketball. After the kiss, you acted like nothing had happened. I thought it wasn't enough, so I used my sister's sonogram picture.
Yuiko's sister got married last year. I bet she helped with the plan. Honestly, I freaked out after the kiss. I was just trying to act cool so she wouldn't think I was weird. I guess that backfired. You know, I thought you hated me, Yuiko.
What? Why?
Because you always called me out and got upset with me.
That's because you kept treating me like just a childhood friend. And I like you, so I became shy around you.
Yuiko? She's telling me she likes me in that way. My heart is racing. It seems everything went according to your plan, Yuiko.
Huh?
After that kiss, you seemed different.
I seem different? How? Explain.
What?
What do you think when you see me? Does your heart race? Do you see me as a girl? Do you think I'm pretty? Want to date me?
You're getting close. Ever since that kiss. Actually, I've always thought you were pretty. Now I get this thrill whenever I see you.
Really? You think I'm pretty?
Well, she never looked this cute before. Yuiko's plans worked on me. That accidental kiss she gave me on purpose really changed the way I saw her and made me begin seeing her romantically.
You can be so clueless sometimes, Yutaka.
Yeah, sorry about that.
So, Yutaka, will you be my boyfriend? You know, thinking about getting married someday.
All right, I will.
Really? You don't know how happy that makes me. I'm so glad I worked hard to get your attention.
Watching her this ecstatic and adorable makes my heart race. After everything that's happened since that accidental kiss, I now truly see her as someone special. That sonogram picture really stirred things up between Yuiko and me. Now, we're on our very first date.
Yutaka, can I hold your hand?
Of course.
Thanks, Yutaka.
She looked so different in her cute outfit, unlike the girl who used to get mad at me all the time. Hey, Yuiko, why are you so happy today?
Because I'm on a date with you, Yutaka. It's a date with the person I love.
Yuiko? Has she always been this adorable? So, why did you fall for me, Yuiko?
Back in the 5th grade, I tripped during the 100-meter race on sports day and missed out on first place.
I remember that. She was always so strong-willed, but she started crying that day, and I had to rush over.
I was upset about losing. My legs were hurting and I broke down crying. That's when you carried me to the nurse's office. At that moment, you seemed so kind and dependable, and my heart raced. Then I fell in love with you. I was hoping you felt the same way about me, but...
I was pretty clueless, huh? It's a bit embarrassing, yet heartwarming to think that Yuiko has had feelings for me since 5th grade.
So, have you fallen for me too, Yutaka?
Well, yeah, maybe.
Maybe?
I mean, I'm not exactly sure what it feels like to be in love, but I don't feel the same excitement around other girls as I do with you.
Wait, that means... Well, I guess that's good.
What do you mean?
That excitement? It means you're in love with me too, Yutaka. One day, I want to see a real sonogram picture of our baby one day.
Hold on, Yuiko. That's too soon. And you kept that picture? Yuiko used to say I had a lot to learn about love since I was such a newbie, but she always took charge in our relationship. Fast forward a few years, and she taught me so much by the time we tied the knot.
Hi, my name's Ren. I'm an introverted sophomore in high school, and I'm really into maids.
Welcome back, Master.
I love visiting the smaller maid cafes on the weekends. It's my hobby.
I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. Here's the cute omurice you ordered. I will cast a spell for your omurice to be delicious. Kana's moe moe beam. Beep 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 beep.
Huh? Kana-chan? Do you work here part-time?
Hey, come here.
What?
Why are you here?
I just like to visit maid cafes. I'm quite surprised. I didn't think you were like this.
Don't tell anyone in our class about this, okay? There's no need to tell anyone.
Don't worry. Your master won't say anything. Just relax.
Please leave right now, Master.
What? Clearly, I had upset Kana-chan. I had no choice but to leave. At school the next day, I was so surprised to find Kana working at the maid cafe yesterday. I thought she'd be the type to call me a nerd. But it's nice to know we have something in common. We were discussing the class project for the school's cultural festival. Why don't we make a maid cafe? I don't think... I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun. We'll have a blast! This is turning into a mess. Well, if we were to do a maid cafe, I think we should elect Takeshi-kun to the committee for being the one who proposed it, right? What? No, I don't want to do it. It looks like no one likes the idea. Takeshi is silly for coming up with it. What? What a pain in the butt. School's over. I'm leaving to play with my friends. I guess that's that then. Oh no. Our eyes met. Ren, you should do it. You're a geek. I bet you know all about maid cafes. No, I don't. Takeshi was now directing his frustration at me. That's a great idea, Ren. I'd like you to be chairman of the committee. What? Chairman of the committee? Doesn't look like I have much of a choice. I'm sure everyone will help me. I should have realized at this point that I'd been unreasonably forced into this situation. A few days later, we were supposed to meet up after school to begin preparation for the cultural festival, but no one had come to help. It's no use. I'll just start by myself and see how much I can do. I'm sure more people will come to help as the festival draws nearer. I'd been preparing alone for a week, and still, no one had come to help me. I'll need to make the maid's costume soon. I'm definitely going to have to ask for someone's help with that. Okay. Hey, can you do me a favor?
What?
Would you help me prepare the costumes for the maid cafe?
We're not helping you.
What?
Don't you realize that nobody cares? You are just spinning your wheels all by yourself.
I see. My apologies. The festival finally arrived, and in the end, not one of my classmates helped me out with the preparations and paperwork. I made all of the decorations, designed the restaurant, and created the menus. I have literally done everything myself. Everything's gonna be okay. I've learned how to cook, and I even got a maid's outfit from a cosplay store. I can handle this on my own.
Oh my god! Look at all this!
Kana-chan? What are you doing here? This is my cafe.
I came to ask you something. Why didn't you ask me to be your maid? You know my secret. You could have blackmailed me.
I didn't want to tell anyone you were working at a maid cafe. I wasn't going to take advantage of your weakness. Besides, I love maids. I can't force a girl to wear a maid uniform if she doesn't want to, can I?
Yes, that's true, but...
The best part of a maid's uniform is the smile.
Okay. I'll help you with your cafe.
Really? Oh, in that case, I'll give you the customer service manual.
What? Did you forget what my part-time job is? Don't tell me how to do my job.
Sorry. You really are a terrible person. I can't believe you got the class to let that jerk run a maid cafe by himself. Because that guy's so creepy. Now, he's perfect for the job. Let's go check out his cafe alone.
Oh, welcome back, Master. I'm here to serve you.
What? Kana? What are you doing here? What's with the outfit?
Isn't it natural for a maid cafe to have maids?
Are you helping that creepy guy? Who's cooking the food? What? Can Ren really cook?
Yeah, he practiced really hard.
How did this happen? Maid, may I have a word?
Yes, of course.
Kana, come here!
Hey, let go of me!
Kana is the only maid. Without her, this cafe will be a failure. Hey, I don't think Kana's okay with you grabbing her arm. Shut up! I don't need you to tell me what to do. Let her go. This classroom is a maid cafe now. We have to put our customers first. Hey, what are you doing to the maid? Leave her alone! Go away! Dang it! I'm in charge here today. Get your hands off my maid. Dang, this isn't funny. Do whatever you want. Whew. I'm glad that didn't escalate into a fight.
You idiot! Don't act tough!
Ouch! Kana, you're a maid right now, right? You should watch your language.
If you say so. There's no way I can go back to being just a maid.
What do you mean? Was this something I said? It didn't take long after this for me and Kana-chan to become more than just classmates.
My name is Shota. One day I was at the beach enjoying the summer of my first year of high school with my friend Takashi. Whoa! My goggles got washed away! Eh? Oh no! They were so expensive! I'll dive down and find them. I'm sorry. I'm glad I'm with someone from the swim team. Thank you, Shota. Don't get too excited. I might not be able to find them. Can't see them anywhere. They might have been washed too far away. In the end, I couldn't find Takashi's goggles. But... what is that? A doll? No, it's a person! I have to save her! I found a girl sinking to the bottom of the sea. This is bad no matter how you look at it. I quickly picked up the girl and swam as hard as I could. Please be okay. Takashi, call an ambulance! What? Oh my gosh! Okay, I will! Please wake up. I started performing CPR on the girl. What a relief. The ambulance is coming for you right now. Miraculously, the girl survived. I had no idea at the time, but that moment would later become a turning point in my life. 1 week later, the girl and her parents came to visit me at my house. Thank you so much. We will never forget what you did.
Yeah, thank you very much.
It's okay. I'm really glad I was there to help. I was on the swim team, but I was never good enough to be one of the best. I went to the beach because I couldn't make the time I wanted in swimming. I wanted to skip swim practice. Thanks to my swimming ability, I was able to save her life. For the first time, I was happy to be on the swim team. In the future, I want to be in a job where I can help people. I wish I could use my swimming abilities to do that. For the next few years, I lived my life with the goal of becoming a member of the fire department water rescue team. After graduating from university, I fulfilled my dream and joined the fire department water rescue team. I was finally living a fulfilling life. Your next day off coincides with mine, right? Let's go camping together. Oh, that sounds great. Suzuki and I joined the rescue team at the same time, and we shared the same outdoor interests. We would often go out on trips together. So we went on vacation. The campsite that we went to was a popular place for people to play in the river, but the heavy rain from the day before had flooded the river. Oh, the river is getting bigger and bigger. We should set up the tent far away from the riverbank. We decided to set up the tent far away from the riverbank so that if the river got bigger, the tent wouldn't get washed away.
Wow, it's amazing! Wow, it's moving so fast.
Don't go near the river. It's dangerous.
The children at the campground were excited by the speed of the river. That looks dangerous. We should be careful. If anyone gets swept away in the river, they will have a serious problem. We were walking towards the kids when it happened.
Wow! Mom!
Oh my gosh! Somebody help! Somebody help!
The younger child slipped and fell into the river. I jumped into the river as fast as I could. I chased the boy after he got swept away. The river was flowing very fast, so it was hard to catch up to him. Oh no! I finally caught up with him and was able to get him out of the water to safety on a nearby rocky beach. I'm so happy you're okay. I was so relieved the boy was safe, but suddenly a big tree from upstream hit me on the head and knocked me out.
Shota!
I knew I was being taken away by the river, but I don't know what happened after that. 3 days later, I opened my eyes to an unfamiliar ceiling and an unfamiliar woman looking at me.
Thank goodness. I'm going to go get the doctor now, okay?
I survived. Suzuki had rescued me, and I spent the next 3 days unconscious in the hospital. Suzuki came to see me the next day. I'm sorry for the trouble I caused you. Thank you for saving me.
I'm really happy to see you're awake and doing well. I guess you can never be too careful.
I was still inexperienced as a rescuer. I was so focused on saving the boy that I didn't think about my safety. I spent the next week in the hospital to take some tests and recover my strength. My nurse, Sana, devotedly took care of me.
You're starting to become more hungry. Please, let me know if there is any change in your condition.
I will. Thank you. Are nurses supposed to take such good care of their patients? She's so nice to me. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think she might like me. Eventually, it became the day of my discharge from the hospital.
Shota,
Thank you so much for taking such good care of me.
it's okay. It's my job. Well, if you don't mind, we could have dinner together sometime.
Yes, it's definitely okay with me. The note Sana gave me had her contact information written on it. Sana and I began going out to dinner every now and then. Very quickly, we ended up dating. It was an unforgettable experience for a water rescue worker to drown in a river. But I was so happy that I ended up with such a cute girlfriend. It had been 6 months since I started dating the kind, cute, and reliable girl Sana. I had begun thinking about the possibility of marrying her. Sana, it's only been 6 months since we started dating, but I'm starting to think about us getting married.
That makes me so happy. But, Shota, why do you not recognize me? At the hospital was the second time we have met in our lives. You were my first kiss, Shota!
What? Wait a minute, what do you mean? I remember saving a drowning girl at the beach when I was in high school. I performed CPR on her. Could it be? Are you the girl who was drowning at the beach?
Yes, it took you so long to realize.
Only because you were a little girl and a little bit plumper. You're much more beautiful now, so I didn't realize.
So because of that, just in case I met you again, I did my best to lose weight so that you would think I was cute.
Sana went on talking in detail about the day we met. When she was 13 years old, she was having trouble with her friends. She used to go to the beach alone just to get out of the house. That day she slipped on something and started drowning when she fell in the water.
Back then, I hated everything. When I fell into the sea, I thought for a moment that I could just disappear. But when you saved my life, I decided it was my goal to become a nurse so that I could help people in need. The more I studied, the more insignificant my worries became. I'm only here now because of you, Shota. I really love you.
Sana, thank you for loving me so much. I'm sorry I didn't realize it was you. I went to meet Sana's parents. They were very welcoming. What? Isn't it a lovely coincidence that the young man who saved you is going to be your husband? Please take care of my daughter. Yes, I will do my best. 6 months later, we got married. It feels good to know that the lady next to me didn't give up on life because I saved her from drowning. We made a promise to be together forever and to continue to help each other as a couple.
Makoto,
This scenery brings back memories.
I'm gonna help you, for sure.
Help me? Somehow, a 4th grader, Seiya, said that to me, even though we're both now high school students.
Makoto, that's enough. Get up. I can't believe you're still in bed after I came home from work. I know it's your summer break, but staying home every single day doesn't do your body any good.
Oh, it was only a dream.
By the way, you got a postcard from your grandma. She's worried about you, you know.
Grandma, I miss her.
Makoto, how have you been? You must have grown up. I hope to see you again.
Grandma. My name is Makoto, and I'm a sophomore in high school. I moved out of the countryside to the city for my parents' work when I was in the 4th grade. I stopped attending classes in middle school because I had a hard time getting used to city life. I managed to enter high school here, but I keep missing school. I decided to visit my grandma in the countryside to clear my head.
Makoto? You must be Makoto, right?
Eh?
I missed you so much.
Whoa! Wait a minute. Who are you?
Have you forgotten about me? It's Saya. Saya from next door.
Seiya? Seiya the tomboy?
Rude. I thought I looked a little more feminine nowadays.
The girl who showed up was Seiya, my childhood friend I used to play with until I moved out in elementary school. I didn't recognize her because the Seiya I knew was a mischievous tomboy. How could she become so pretty in just a few years?
Hey, can you not stare at me like that?
Sorry.
Meow. Huh? Did you just hear a cat meowing?
I did. I wonder where it is.
Meow.
Look! Over there!
We can't risk it getting swept away. We gotta save it.
With that, Seiya rushed to the kitty alone. I quickly pulled up the box with the kitty inside, and I was about to jump into the water before even thinking about it. Seiya? Seiya, come on! I need to give her mouth to mouth.
Do you wanna kiss me? Promise me you'll marry me, though.
Seiya, did you fake passing out?
Wow, Makoto. I never thought you were that bold.
That's not it! I was just gonna give you mouth to mouth. Why would you say that when I was trying to save you?
You're right. Sorry. Thank you for saving me. You were so cool, Makoto. We both are wet, but I'm glad the kitty is safe.
Yeah, thank goodness. I'm relieved you and the kitty are both okay.
What's wrong? You both are soaking wet.
We saved the kitty from getting swept away by the water.
But we're almost dry. Thanks to the heat outside, we're okay.
Seiya and I were still pretty wet, but Grandma warmly welcomed us into her home.
Thank you for coming, Makoto. I haven't seen you for a while, and now you look like a grown-up. I'm surprised you showed up all wet, though.
Grandma, I'm sorry I didn't visit you often.
It's all right, Makoto. I bet you were surprised to see Saya all pretty, huh?
Yeah.
Really? Do you mean it?
Don't ask me again.
You never visited here ever since you moved. I thought you'd forgotten about me and I'd never see you again.
I just didn't get a chance to come to visit, that's all. I can't tell them I've been a shut-in all these years.
Well, make yourself at home, you two.
Grandma said that and stepped out.
Hey, Makoto. Have you got a girlfriend yet?
Girlfriend? Never in my life.
Aw, is the country boy having a hard time getting a city girl? How sad.
What about you then? Do you have a boyfriend?
Do you want to know?
I mean, it's not fair you keep asking me and don't tell me anything about you.
It's a secret.
That's not fair.
Anyways, how long are you gonna stay here?
For a week.
Just 1 week? Why don't you relax and enjoy the country life more?
I've got a lot of homework to do, you know.
Boo! You should have brought them here. I was hoping to spend more time with you so we can catch up.
Seiya got all sulky saying that, and it reminded me of her from the old times. She might look all girly on the outside, but she was still the same Seiya I knew on the inside.
You know what? I'll adopt this kitty. My mom loves cats too, so I'm sure she'll be okay with it. I'll name her Mako, because I met her on the day I met you again, Makoto. It's a female kitty, so it's Mako.
Eh? You're naming her after me?
Yeah, and I feel like I'm with you all the time.
But I felt like I was back in time. But this isn't where I'm going back.
But what?
Nothing. I started to wish I could stay here. The following night, Seiya showed up with a big watermelon.
This reminds me of the old times. When we were younger, we used to eat watermelon together here.
Yeah, Grandma would often wait for us with watermelon slices when we came home after playing outside.
Hey, Makoto. I'm part of a basketball club with 3 members. We can't participate in tournaments, but it's fun playing 3-on-3. You can check us out if you'd like. You're more than welcome to come, because everybody knows you.
Well, I'll stay here and relax. Thanks for the invite, though.
Always. Hey, would you care to join the watermelon seed spitting contest? You used to spit seeds at me, remember? You were such a rude little boy.
I'm not a little kid who does that kind of thing anymore.
Boring. I'll try then.
Wait, if you're that close, the seed is gonna hit me in the face and that's gonna hurt. Don't make that kissing face. My heart is beating so fast.
Makoto, stop being a party pooper. Make the same face and play with me.
There was no way I could do that. Things got awkward, so I quickly changed the subject. I can see the stars so clearly here. They look so beautiful.
I hear people can't see the stars much in the city. Is that true?
Yep. The ground is too bright, and the air is too dirty to see anything in the sky.
Actually, I like the countryside better than the city.
Hey, Seiya, your legs! I can see your, you know.
Oh, I'm sorry. I sit like this out of habit. I didn't think much of it because I never really talked to boys alone like this. Plus, I'm too comfortable with you.
Wait, where is this going?
Makoto, there's a festival coming up in 3 days. Do you want to come with me?
Festival.
Yeah, we used to go together every year. It's been a while, so I think it'll be fun. Are you in?
Sure. Seiya continued to visit me until the day of the festival. We worked in the field together and went to a candy store together. The relaxing ambience of the countryside comforted me. On the day of the festival, Seiya looked stunning in her yukata.
I can feel summer when I see fireworks.
It's been forever since I saw fireworks.
Aren't there a lot of firework festivals in the city?
Actually, ever since I moved to the city, I haven't been to school much. I just don't fit in at school. It's too painful to be with others, and I don't even get out of my room these days.
I see.
I came back here to clear my head because I thought I could find a way to change myself. But I regret it now.
How come?
Because I want to stay here. I don't want to go back to the city.
Then don't! Your family and I want you to be happy. If you're not happy over there, you can stay here forever. I don't want you to go back to the city, Makoto. I want to be with you forever. I've been in love with you since we were in elementary school.
Eh?
Please don't leave my side again.
Seiya? I wonder if my parents would get mad at me if I stayed here.
They won't. We all want you to be happy. To tell you the truth, your mom talked to me about you a while ago. She wanted me to convince you to live in the countryside.
Eh?
Your grandma, mom, and I worked together to make this happen.
Then, when you said you liked me, was that part of the plan just to make me stay here?
Don't be silly. That part is true. I've been worried that you might have a girlfriend ever since you moved.
Sorry, I had no clue. Thank you for caring about me. That's what I like about you.
Well, I guess I'll forgive you if you kiss me.
Okay. After that, I chose to live with my grandma in the countryside and transferred to the same high school as Seiya when the second term began.
Makoto, you're late. Hurry up or we'll be late.
Ah, jeez. I took Meiko with me, but what am I gonna do? I'm so happy that I can live with my favorite person in my favorite place. Yes! I finished work for the week! Let's go to Mei's place! My name is Yasushi Uchida. I'm 21 years old and I'm in my third year of university. In a week, my parents and my childhood friend Mei's parents are going on a trip together. Mei told me that she would make me a home-cooked meal while they were away. Mei and I have lived next door to each other since we were kids. Our families are friends. When we were in junior high school, I love you, Mei! Ever since we were kids, will you go out with me?
What? What do you mean?
Her reaction was very sour. What? I confessed my feelings of love to you. But what do you think about me?
About my classmate? My neighbor? Well, I don't know.
So, you don't hate me, do you?
Maybe.
I was relieved to see that her attitude towards me didn't change after I told her that I loved her, but there was still something in my heart that was bothering me. When I was in high school, I still love you, Mei! I want to be your boyfriend! I'm not giving up on you!
Dang it! How many times? You're so persistent!
What? No, I'm serious.
I've told you before, I don't know! What do you mean you want us to date? I mean, we are already practically family, aren't we?
It's not that. I mean, I want to love you like a man loves a woman.
So what you're saying is that you want to do something dirty with me, right?
Well, it sounds bad when you say it like that, but I like you, so eventually, yes, I want to.
No way!
Oh no! Does that mean there's no chance?
I don't know. We've known each other for so long.
I see. Well, since you haven't said no, I'm not giving up yet. I got crushed again, but if there was still a chance, I wouldn't give up on Mei. Mei and I were attending the same university. I still had the same feelings for her, but... The campus queen of ABC University 2021 is Mei Kanda!
Thank you very much. I'm honored to be chosen.
Mei is amazing! Mei!
What? Don't call out my name like that!
Oh, sorry. I'm so happy that you were chosen as campus queen. My childhood friend.
I've got a lot of things to do. See you later.
She was very sour as usual. I couldn't help but worry that we would grow apart after her sudden rise to popularity within the university. I was so depressed thinking about that, and then I remembered that my parents had gone away on vacation, which cheered me up a bit. Then, Mei invited me over for dinner. I guess Mei doesn't hate me. But then why is she so sour with me? I went back to my house to reset my mind, and then grabbed a few cans of beer and headed over to Mei's house. Hey, how are you?
Hello.
She doesn't seem happy. Anyway, when I entered the room... Whoa! This is amazing! Did you make all of this? It looks delicious. These are all of my favorite foods. Thank you, Mei.
Don't call me Mei so casually.
Why can't I? I've been calling you that all of your life. That's weird. To deal with the damage done to my heart by Mei's sourness, I decided to have a beer with the feast that she cooked for us. Hey, do you want to have a drink with me?
I can have a little bit.
Oh? You'll drink with me? Cheers! Oh, Mei, your cooking is so good, and it goes well with a cold beer. It's amazing. Oh no, I called her Mei.
Right? I'm pretty good at cooking, aren't I? Hey, I want another beer.
Huh? She's not being her usual sour self. She doesn't react well to lots of alcohol. Her pretty red lips look like a flower. She's gorgeous. I had the illusion of being sucked in by her taut, smooth lips.
Do I have something on my face?
No, Your face is going a bit red, so I was wondering if you were okay, Miss Kanda.
Ya-chan, why do you call me Miss Kanda? I wish you would call me May.
What? Are you sure?
Yes!
She seemed to be drunk from just one glass of alcohol. It had been years since anyone had called me Ya-chan. It made me so happy.
I was nervous because I was going to serve you a home-cooked meal. The secret ingredient I used was love.
Love? That means she likes me, right?
I didn't really want to enter the Campus Queen contest, but some people entered my name without me knowing. Isn't that terrible?
May, you're so pretty. Yeah, I'm so happy. Only I can see this side of May. What a special feeling. A couple of drinks had transformed May from sour to awesome. Her facial expressions were rich and she was very talkative. She was like a different person. A few hours later, we were both drunk.
Ya-chan, is there anything you want me to do?
I guess so. Let's drink together again tomorrow.
Sure! Are you sure that's all you want to do, though?
What? What kinds of things do you think I want to do? May fell asleep on the table. I put a blanket over her and went home, thinking about her pretty sleeping face all the way home. I have to go to my part-time job tomorrow morning. If only I didn't have to work. The next day, it was getting dark and I was exhausted from my part-time job, so I hurried over to May's house. I'm here.
Come in.
What's going on? Is she back to Sour May again? When I entered the dining room, I saw that she had made a completely different meal to the day before. It's so great to be able to eat your home cooking every day. I wish I could be your husband. I'm joking.
Are you kidding me? Do you want a drink?
As promised, the two of us drank together just like the night before. May started to get drunk after the first glass again. If we got married, I would be so happy to eat your delicious food every day.
Thanks. That makes my hard work worthwhile. My body feels very hot. Maybe I drank a little too much. Hey, Ya-chan, is there anything you want me to do?
There are so many things I want you to do. For now, I'd like to use your thighs as a pillow.
Okay, then. Come over here.
What? Are you sure? Oh, she turned awesome. It would be great if she behaved like this when she was sober. I slowly put my head on May's soft thighs. What a nice feeling! I could die happy like this. I don't have a single regret. After enjoying the feeling of May's thighs, I turned around and looked up and froze.
What's wrong?
It's nothing. I can't see her face because her breasts are in the way. That's not good. I can't control myself. I wanted to enjoy her thighs as my pillow for a bit longer, so I turned my body and lay on my side. It's a shame, but I'm going to stay in this position. After enjoying this dream evening with May, I realized it was getting late and began to get ready to go home. I've had a great time, but I have to go home now.
Is there anything you want me to do for you tomorrow?
I'm so happy. I wonder if it's okay. I want to drink with you again, but I'd like for you to greet me wearing a maid's outfit and say, "Welcome home, master!"
Okay, sure.
I was so captivated by May's awesome personality when she was drunk, but it also made me feel a little bit empty. That night, I fell asleep thinking of her firm thighs and the memory of her amazing body. The next day, come on, I wish this day would go faster. Everything is taking so long. I couldn't concentrate on my lectures or at my part-time job because I was imagining May in her maid's outfit, and then the long-awaited night finally came.
Oh, welcome home, Master!
Wow, you look so good! It suits you. You're so pretty.
Don't stare at me!
May looks so pretty when she's embarrassed. I was filled with the desire to make May mine and only mine. I love you, May! I don't want to share you with anyone else!
And?
Oh, she's being sour again.
Hey, is there anything you want me to do?
Well, I want you to be my girlfriend. Please go out with me.
Yes, I will.
Oh, you're so cute. Hey, you've been rejecting me since junior high school. Why did you finally say yes?
I finally realized how much you look out for me. You're so kind.
I couldn't hold back and hugged her even tighter.
We're home.
What?
I thought your trip was going to last a week.
May's parents unexpectedly came back early. May? Yasushi? Come here for a minute. Oh no! I have to make sure May does not get in trouble. Was the maid outfit your idea, Yasushi? Yes. I'm sorry. I asked her to wear it. I'm sorry for making her do it. I'm sorry. Yasushi, there is nothing to apologize for. May wanted to do this, didn't she? What did you think when you saw May dressed as a maid? Eh? I thought she looked pretty. I wanted her to be mine, so I asked her to go out with me. And what was May's reply? She said yes. I see. Yasushi, May is a clumsy woman, but please take care of her. Yes! I promise you I will make her happy! Our parents' trip was supposed to be a week long, but her father had to come back early because of work. It seemed that only her parents had come back, though.
Akiko told me that it would be interesting if we came home without calling, and she was right.
Well, it wasn't very funny for us. Of course my mother would suggest something like that. Akiko is my mother.
By the way, the maid's outfit looks great on you. Isn't it pretty?
Can I take a picture?
Stop it! I'm embarrassed!
May looked very pretty when she was shy. I would have liked to spend a little bit more time with her, but I think I'd like to make sure that I keep in touch with her sour side as well as her awesome side. And hopefully for a long time to come.
He's asleep. Let me take this opportunity to...
Hey!
Oh, hi, big brother. Were you awake?
What the heck are you doing in my room?
What am I doing? Well, as you can see, I was going to sneak in your bed, too.
You can't do that! My name is Maruo Tamaru, and I'm a junior in high school. I'm having a hard time dealing with my stepsister who has a brother complex and is super overly attached to me.
Well, please don't say that. We're siblings. We don't need to be shy with each other, don't you think?
What are you saying? We're both in high school now.
Age doesn't matter. It's perfectly normal for a little sister who adores her big brother to want to sleep in the same bed with him.
It's not normal. I mean, Miyako, how did you get into my room? I made sure to lock the door.
Well, it was easy peasy with a pair of tweezers.
You can't do that! Her name is Miyako Tamaru, and she's a sophomore in high school. She became my stepsister after our parents married when we were in elementary school. She was attached to me from the beginning, and we would often take a bath together and sleep in the same bed until second grade in elementary school. Listen, Miyako, you were only allowed to sleep in the same bed with me when we were in elementary school, and you should never open a locked door and let yourself in without permission.
Never?
Never! Now you're going back to your room.
Okay, I understand. Then I'll come back in about 3 hours.
Knock it off. Jeez. We're both in high school now, so we can't act like when we were still kids. I gotta do something about it. From the moment we first met, I could tell Miyako was brought up well from the way she politely spoke, but I was always concerned about her lack of awareness of personal space, even between siblings. The next day, after school...
What's wrong, Maru-kun? What's with the sigh?
President. Sorry, it's nothing. Kuroha Kurasama, the president of the student council, talked to me while I was working in the council room.
Boo! Don't call me president. It gives me goosebumps.
If you say so. I know we've known each other forever, but don't call me Maru-kun, and just call me vice president. It's embarrassing, you know, with other students around us.
I got it. Anywho, Maru-kun, what's the matter? Is something bothering you?
Yeah, kinda.
Well then, leave it to me. I'll fix any problems you have, Maru-kun.
But I don't think talking to you about my problem will fix anything.
Of course it will. I'm the president of the school council after all. So, what's the problem?
Well, let's finish up our student council stuff first.
I see. Miyako is that obsessed with you, huh?
I think we're a little too close for normal siblings of high school age.
She knows that you guys aren't blood related, right?
Yeah, she does.
Probably Miyako sees you as a man, don't you think?
Eh? As a man? Me? That's impossible.
How can you be so sure about it?
Because if she sees me as a man, why would she try to take a bath with me?
What?
Kuroha, what's wrong?
Oh, hold on. Maru-kun, did you just say that she takes a bath with you?
Well, technically she doesn't take it with me. She just tries to sneak in.
She tries to sneak in?
Yep, she almost broke the key the other day.
Almost broke the key?
Yep.
Am I mishearing you? I mean, I've been hearing a lot of disturbing things.
She often sneaks into my bed in the middle of the night, too.
Really? Are you guys sleeping in the same bed?
Well, it's not like I want her to. She sneaks in and ends up in my bed while I'm asleep.
I'm jealous.
What did you just say?
I said that's inappropriate.
Right? I know this isn't right.
I never really thought much about her until now because I saw her as your little sister. Can't believe she was doing that kind of stuff. We need to do something about it.
Kuroha, are you alright? Are you mad at something?
I have a suggestion. I think it's a great suggestion to fix Miyako's attachment and obsession problem.
Thanks, Kuroha, for trying to help me out. I knew I could count on you, President. And that weekend.
Big brother, today is Saturday. Why don't we go somewhere together?
Sorry, Miyako. I have plans today.
Did you make plans with someone?
Actually... right on time.
I wonder who that is.
How are you, Maru-kun? Hi, Miyako. It's been a while.
You know my childhood friend, Kuroha. You've met her before, right?
Yes, I have. But how come she's here?
Actually, Kuroha and I are dating. Yep, this is what Kuroha suggested to fix Miyako's attachment and obsession problem. Kuroha and I are gonna pretend that we're dating and show our relationship to Miyako. She'll have no choice but to distance herself from me once she finds out I have a girlfriend. So today, I'm going on a date with Kuroha.
What are you thinking? Big brother, you have me.
But you're my little sister. I can't date you.
You don't have to have a girlfriend. I can take you on a date and do all kinds of stuff for you. Why are you doing this to me?
See, that's what's bothering me. You're my little sister.
So what? I can still go on a date with you.
Miyako, you're in high school now. It's time to be independent of your brother. You know, dates are supposed to be for couples in the first place.
Couples? A girlfriend is a stranger, while a sister is a family member. I won't let a stranger break us apart.
What?
I won't allow that to happen! Never! I love Big Brother so much more than you do.
I love Maru-kun too, no less than you do.
Wow, I know Kuroha is only acting, but she's making me blush.
Okay. If you say so, I'll personally check whether you're truly the right woman for my big brother.
Check?
Yes, I'm coming to your date today. I can't leave my big brother alone with this woman from who knows where.
Kuroha is my childhood friend. I know where she's from.
Fine, it's on.
Eh?
I'll prove that I'm the right woman for Maru-kun and make you let go of him, Miyako. Be prepared.
This is getting complicated. And so, the three of us went out together.
La 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 la. I gotta ask, do you guys always walk like that? Snuggled up?
Yes, of course. We love each other.
As siblings.
And he likes it.
I always tell her to back off, but she won't listen.
You can't do that! Like I said before, these are the things that are supposed to be for couples.
Well said, Kuroha. Keep it coming.
That means I, as his girlfriend, can snuggle up to him.
Eh? How could it be? Hey, Kuroha? We're only acting to get the point across to Miyako, right? There's no need to be competitive and...
Why not? I feel like I'm left out. That's sad.
Eh?
Boo.
Kuroha, Big Brother looks like he's having trouble walking. Please step away.
I won't. I'm Maru-kun's girlfriend.
What did you just say?
Whoa, I feel like things are getting even more complicated. Next, we went to a restaurant to eat lunch.
Big Brother, take a bite of my pasta. Say ah.
That's okay, I'll eat it myself.
Maru-kun, take a bite of my hamburger steak, too. Say ah.
You guys don't have to spoon feed me. I'll help myself.
Kuroha, Big Brother says he'll help himself.
Did you hear it? Maru-kun says he'll help himself.
Guys, let's all have a nice lunch together, yeah? They're scary. After lunch, we headed out for some shopping and walked into a novelty store.
Well, these handcuffs work just fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Now you can't get away from me.
Whoa, Kuroha, why are you handcuffing me too?
Because it's not fair that only Miyako gets to do that. Anywho, the novelty stores these days sell many interesting things, don't you think?
That's not a good reason to handcuff both my hands.
Well, then, let us take you to the checkout.
Take them off of me after you pay for them. Got it? After all, they did take the handcuffs off of me, but the evening came without any solution to my sister's obsession with me. Let's call it a day.
I can still go on.
Same here. Things are only getting started.
Did you really think I hadn't noticed? Miyako, you can barely walk in those heels because you're not used to them. Your feet are all red. You were probably just trying to upstage Kuroha and pulled those heels sitting in the closet. Come on, I'll give you a piggyback.
Wait, Big Brother! That's so embarrassing!
You're walking funny. Don't be shy.
Do you also have a sister complex? You know, offering a piggyback ride at our age could be considered being overly attached to me.
I wouldn't say that. So, Kuroha, we're gonna get going now. Kuroha? What's wrong? Why are you crying?
I guess I can't compete with Miyako after all. I kept walking in these heels that I'm not used to either while putting up with blisters.
Sorry, I didn't notice that, Kuroha.
No matter how long we've known each other, we're strangers after all. I can't compete with your family member. In that case... Maru-kun, let's get married in the future!
Huh?
The only way for me to win against your little sister is to become your wife!
Hold on! Are you still acting? Or do you like me for real?
I like you for real!
Are you serious?
For the record, Big Brother and I have no blood relation. Technically, we could marry.
No, I won't. Miyako, you're my little sister.
Bummer.
The game is over. Between a wife and a sister, the wife wins.
No, I didn't say that I'd marry you, Kuroha.
Bummer!
We aren't in a real relationship in the first place.
Then make me your little sister too. Worst case scenario, I wouldn't mind becoming your big sister.
Come on, don't be silly.
I don't mind if he doesn't marry me. As long as I'm his little sister, I have the right to be around him forever, no matter who he marries. Because we're family.
Not so fast. When I marry Maru-kun, I'll make sure we live alone with no family members.
Go ahead and try it. Big brother is quite attached to me, as you can see.
Like this, instead of fixing my problem, I ended up creating more problems. I guess I have to figure out if I'm really going out with Kuroha or not.
I'm Yuma Hoshino, a college junior in Tokyo. On the day a typhoon was headed for the Kanto region, I was rushing home after scoring something big. It's raining and blowing really hard, but at least I snagged the exclusive acrylic stand of Princess May from the Akihabara store. I'm what you'd call an anime otaku. Princess May from the anime Magical Princess is my absolute favorite. Naturally, I had to grab the latest merch the moment it dropped. Is she just gonna wait out the rain? Well, it's none of my business. I just need to get home with my Princess May.
Hey, can you help me?
Huh? Princess May?
No, I'm Emma. I can't get home. I'm freezing and starving. Can you help me out, please?
Help her? I mean, what can I even do? But she looks cold and pale. She reminds me of Princess May. What should I do? Alright, for now, let's go inside the ramen shop.
I'm broke.
Don't worry about it. Let's go.
Thank you.
I took her to the ramen shop right in front of us. We were soaking wet, but the staff gave us towels, and we dug into a bowl of steamy ramen.
This is delicious! Oishi desu.
I'm glad you like it. It'll help warm us up. Your Japanese is great.
Thanks. I'm Emma Morgan, 23, from the United States, currently studying in Japan. I've been working hard on my Japanese.
Nice to meet you, Emma. I'm Yuma Hoshino, 21, from Tokyo. Why were you out there with a typhoon coming?
I worked today and was so tired that I fell asleep on the train. I woke up at some random station and didn't know how to get back home. All I have is my commuter pass, and I can't afford a hotel or taxi. Thank you so much for helping me out like this.
After that, we ate our ramen in silence.
Thanks for the meal. I'm back to life.
Back to life? Is that how you describe it? What's our next move? Should we head to the police station?
What? The police? Did I do something wrong?
No! It's just a thing we do in Japan. If you're out of cash or need a place, sometimes you'd go to the police for assistance.
I'm not going to any police station. Is your place close by? Could I maybe stay there?
Excuse me?
I'll do anything. I promise I'll repay your kindness. So, pretty please?
I mean, I can't just let a stranger stay over.
Japanese people are so kind, right? Could I stay just for tonight, please?
Well, I mean, yes, but... Okay. My place is tiny, but if you're okay with that, you can come.
Thank you so much.
Seeing how she begged, I figured something was up. So I took her to my place, but stayed cautious. The moment we entered my apartment, all my tension vanished.
Wow, this is amazing! Princess May!
Oh, you know Princess May?
Yes, I love her. That anime is the reason I fell in love with Japan.
I'm thrilled to meet a fellow fan like this. Who's your favorite character?
Definitely Princess May. She's such a gorgeous mermaid.
She's my favorite too.
Are you Dotenkyoshi or?
Wow, your Japanese is advanced. Do you understand what that means? Dotenkyoi is an otaku term for fans who avoid others who support the same characters.
Yes, I understand.
I love interacting with fellow fans of Princess May. Emma, you look just like her. I thought that when I first saw you.
Oh, you're too kind.
With your wet hair, you look even more like a mermaid. I'm sorry for keeping you at the entrance. I was just too excited to meet another Princess May fan. Please, come in. You can take a shower first.
Okay, thank you. I need to make it up to Yuma. I promised I'd repay his kindness. Thank you for the shower.
Of course. All I had was that t-shirt and sweatpants, but I hope they're comfortable.
They're perfect, thanks.
Would you like some iced coffee? What's going on?
I want to repay your kindness. Whatever you'd like me to do, just say it. I'm ready.
Hold on. I didn't invite you in for that sort of thing.
Then why did you let a stranger into your home?
I was just trying to help. Please don't get the wrong idea.
I'm sorry.
I'd love to know more about you. Are you in college or are you working?
I'm in college, graduating this year. I'm also working part-time to cover my expenses.
Do you plan to stay in Japan?
I hope to. But I'm not sure. My parents miss me and want me to come home. I need to decide if I should go back after graduation or renew my visa. It's a tough choice.
Why do you want to live in Japan, Emma?
I adore Japan. I'd love to stay longer in college and understand Japanese culture better. I'm a huge fan of anime and the food, and people are so kind here. There are many people like you who go out of their way to help others. That's what makes this country so special.
If you're so passionate, isn't that reason enough to stay?
Yeah, but
I get your conflict. I faced something similar when I had to pick a career path that didn't meet my parents' wishes. My dad owns a factory in town. He hoped I'd join him after high school and eventually take over, but I wanted to go to college. We had our differences, but eventually he supported my decision. I believe your parents will eventually support your dreams too. They're just concerned about you living alone in a foreign country. If you go back to the US now, you might regret it.
do you regret your choices?
Not at all. Remember, you only live once, Emma. It's best to follow the path you truly want.
Yuma,
What happened?
thank you. I've made up my mind. I'm staying in Japan.
That's great! I'm here for you if you need anything. I could see Emma's determination in her eyes. Her gaze made my heart skip a beat. All right, how about we binge watch Magical Princess?
That sounds great. Let's do it.
Yeah! Emma and I stayed up all night talking about my all-time favorite anime, Magical Princess. It was hard to believe we'd only just met. We had such a good time together. Jeez, is it morning already?
Yes, it's 5 o'clock.
Really? Should we get some sleep?
We should. How about I sleep next to you as a thank you?
What? How did you come up with that?
Just an American joke.
You should be careful joking like that with other guys. It might not be safe.
I'll keep that in mind. The typhoon seems to have passed. I'm going to the post office to send some paperwork for my visa.
Aren't you tired? Don't you want to sleep?
I'm good. They say, strike while the iron is hot, right? I had all my paperwork ready so I could send it as soon as I made up my mind. Now's the time. I've been thinking about it for a while, but talking to you gave me the push I needed, Yuma.
I see. Your clothes should be dry in the bathroom. You can change there.
Thanks. I'm a bit nervous about whether I'll get approved or not.
This is for you. It's a good luck charm.
What's inside?
Open it.
Oh my gosh! Princess May! But isn't this really special to you?
It is, but I want you to have it, Emma. Whenever you look at it, let Princess May inspire you. Besides, it's a miracle that two Princess May fans met on a typhoon day. Think of it as a memory of our meeting.
Thank you so much. I'll cherish it. And thanks again for everything. I have a feeling things will turn out well. Okay, it's time for me to go.
Take care!
Yuma is such a kind-hearted person. I wonder if we'll ever meet again. I should have asked for his number. I'd love to update him on how my visa application turns out.
Darn it! I forgot to get her number! What was I thinking? Oh! I calmed myself down, thinking that I might run into Emma at some anime event since we both are fans of Princess May. A month later. Emma!
Yuma, I got my residency status approved.
Congratulations! Were you waiting here for me?
Yes, I forgot to ask for your number.
Same here. I was really worried about how your application went.
Aw, were you thinking about me?
Of course. How about we celebrate?
Sounds good. I've been given 2 more years in Japan. Now I just need to focus on getting into the master's program.
I hope everything goes well. By the way, are you staying in a college dorm?
Yes, but once I start my graduate studies, dorm space becomes limited. There'll be a lottery if there are too many applicants. Without securing a spot, I'll have to move out of the dorm. Renting an apartment can be a bit pricey. Worst case, I might end up staying in an internet cafe.
Stay in an internet cafe? That'd be tough.
I know.
Afterward, we started hanging out more often, mainly discussing anime. Before I realized it, Emma had moved into my apartment.
I was planning to stay just for 1 day. I'm sorry.
It's alright. You didn't get a spot in the dorm lottery. This apartment is older, but it has 2 rooms and a kitchen, and we've managed to make it work. Besides, you're covering half of the rent, so there's no need to apologize. I get to live with such a gorgeous girl. She has no reason to apologize. I used to be nervous around her because she looked like Princess May, but now it's different.
Yuma, I might not have won the dorm lottery, but did I win yours?
Wait, do you mean?
I think you know exactly what I mean.
I've never been popular with girls, so there's no need for a lottery to win me. But right now, all I can see is you, Emma. I keep thinking about Emma lately. Living with her has been great, but I wonder what will happen after 2 years. I can't help but smile thinking about our happy future together.
I was commuting to school one day. The train was crowded as usual. She doesn't stop looking at me. Maybe it's my imagination. Are you talking to me? The girl who had been staring at me suddenly spoke to me. What? Wait.
Don't move!
What? Are you trying to set me up? I was at the mercy of this high school girl. I could feel the curious eyes around me staring. Fear set in. 3 stops after she hugged me, the high school girl let go and got off the train.
Thank you very much.
What on earth? After she got off the train, the other passengers continued to look at me curiously for a while. I thought she was trying to set me up for something. Thank goodness nothing happened. I couldn't get that morning's strange experience out of my mind, not even during my lecture at college. She was a cute girl, but I didn't enjoy that at all. It's true that I'm a virgin. I want to be in on her trick, but I know that I shouldn't. 1 week later.
Hey, until what time are you going to sleep? I've paid a lot of money for your tuition, so I won't tolerate you skipping school.
Oh no! Why did you wake me up?
I did wake you up many times.
I hurriedly made my way to the station and got on the train, already very irritated. Jeez. Oh no, it's that girl again. Don't look at me. Why are you looking at me? Just as I was about to move to another section of the train. What? Wait.
I'm not letting go.
Frozen. Solid with anger. I could not help but endure it. 3 stations later.
Thank you very much.
Wait a minute.
What? Excuse me?
What's been up with you these last 2 times I've seen you? Why are you hugging me?
He is always doing unpleasant things to me. I can't do anything about it.
Don't cry.
I asked my friends for advice, and they told me I should ask my boyfriend to guard me. I don't have a boyfriend, so I just hugged you.
Oh.
I'm really sorry. I was so scared. I had no choice.
All right, I understand. Don't cry anymore. But there were other men on the train. Why did you choose me?
Because you seemed kind.
It took courage for you to hug me, but it was scary for me to receive the hug. I thought you were trying to set me up for something.
As soon as I hugged you, you stopped doing things to me that I didn't like. I'm sorry.
But the next time you get the train, you will be scared again. If I'm around, you can hug me until you get a boyfriend.
Is that okay?
Well, if I get a girlfriend, we might have to stop too. But for now, I'll help you. Feel free to hug me.
Yes, thank you very much. Alright, I'm going to head to school now.
Oh no, I'm late for class. I got back on the train and rushed to college. Every time I got on the train, I would look for the high school girl. Are you, well, okay today?
Yes, for now. I'm sorry for making you worry about me because of all this. May I ask you your name? My name is Nagisa Sato. I'm in my sophomore year of high school.
I'm Haruki Kawai, in my sophomore year of college.
Do you have a girlfriend?
No. Hey, it's only been a week since we met, and I told you I was single. I can't find a girlfriend so quickly.
But now I don't know when you have one, so I don't know if it's okay to hug you. So, I was wondering how I can find out if you do get a girlfriend.
Yeah, that makes sense. Shall we exchange numbers? That way we can contact each other if either of us finds a boyfriend or a girlfriend. We exchange numbers. Every morning, Nagisa would message me to ask the same question.
Good morning! Did you find a girlfriend yet?
Not yet. This is getting annoying. I'll tell you what, if I get a girlfriend, I will call you by the early morning of the next day.
I guess so. I'm sorry.
One day during school holidays, I went shopping alone and was on the train going home.
Huh? Haruki, hey!
Hey! Nagisa! She's cute. You look different. I've only seen you in your school uniform, so I didn't recognize you. You look like a different person.
Can I take that as a compliment?
Of course. You look very cute. Your style suits you.
Thank you so much!
Huh? Nagisa, are you reading a Haruki Machishita book?
Yeah, it's very interesting. I read a lot of his books.
I've been reading his books recently too. I've only recently started reading them though. To be honest, I've only read a few books so far.
I have them all. I can lend them to you if you like.
Really? I talk a lot about manga and anime with my friends, but I don't have any friends I can talk to about literature.
I will give them to you at the station the next time our school hours overlap.
We checked our schedules and decided on a day to meet. On my way to school 3 days later, the train was quite crowded, so I got off at the platform where Nagisa gets off for just a quick moment. There I received the bag with the books from Nagisa.
You can return them to me whenever you want. I've read them many times.
Thank you. I'll let you know when I'm done with them. That night, I started reading one of the books I had borrowed. Huh? There's an envelope in here. There was a letter addressed to me inside the bag.
Dear Haruki, I've fallen in love with you. It was a terrible way to meet someone you love, but you saved me, called me pretty, and I don't think I'll ever meet another man as kind as you, who even likes the same author. From now on, can I just hug you as if I was your girlfriend? I really wanted to say it in person, but I was too embarrassed. So, I decided to write it in this letter. Nagisa Sato.
She likes me! I've been thinking about Nagisa in the same way, too. I was too in shock thinking about how we first met, but now I thought Nagisa was cute for seeking out my help. I wanted to hear Nagisa's voice, so instead of sending her a message, I decided to call her. Thanks for the book, Nagisa. Also, I read your letter. Do you have time to meet up next Sunday? I want to tell you something in person.
Do you want to tell me something good? Or something sad?
Something happy.
Wow, I'm so glad. In that case, I will be waiting for you on Sunday.
As luck would have it, we bumped into each other on the train the evening before we were supposed to meet.
I can't wait until Sunday. Can I hug you now?
Sure. That Sunday. I've fallen in love with you, Nagisa. Please, go out with me.
Yes, please take care of me. I can hug you like I'm your girlfriend, can't I?
Yes. You haven't had any bad experiences on the train recently, have you?
No, it seems like you gave up because I have a boyfriend.
I'm glad. When I graduated from college and found a job, I started living on my own. Nagisa started going to a vocational school, and she began coming over to my house to spend time with me and hug me.
Darn it! I want to stay attached to you forever! Hey, can I come to live here with you?
Sure, as long as your studies don't suffer for it.
I'll do my best.
We officially started our relationship, and I went to meet Nagisa's parents. Nagisa continued to stick to me, so when she graduated, we got married. Our relationship started with her hugging me, so when we grow old, I would like to die in her arms.